What's going on? Happy Sunday. It's Richie. We're back with another video. And in today's video, I'm challenging you to a question that I've been asking myself for the past few weeks now as new opportunities are starting to arrive in my own life. And there's probably new opportunities that are probably arising in your life as well. And that question is, who do you need to become? Who do you need to become to not crumble under the responsibilities of the new version that you need to step into? There's a new version of yourself that you're probably phasing into. Phase 3, phase 4, phase 5, phase 6, whatever phase it might be. Who do you need to become so you can actually bear that responsibility? Because I'll give you some context. Obviously, as you guys know, I've ended a relationship now of 9 months, right? It was an amazing relationship, until it wasn't. And that's fine. We live and we learn. But it's just an opportunity to reach another phase of my life. You know what I mean? Although we grieve the loss and we miss and we love and we all that kind of stuff. I'm sure you guys have been through breakups and stuff like that. There is that feeling. There is that feeling of loss, and there's a hole that you need to fill, right? But the only way to fill that hole is not with another person. It's not with distractions. It's not with sex. It's not with anything. It's with more growth, right? You take that energy, you take that hole that was left that you made for the other person, and you fill it back with energy, with the new version of yourself, with everything. But back to my main point is the stress that you may be feeling, right? It's not even stress. It's not even stress. Like for me, I've had some new opportunities in regards to sales, in regards to business, in regards to everything that is going to require the top tier version of Gadako Richard. And I mean locked in. I mean up at 5:30 a.m., going for runs, making sure I'm dialed in, have automations in place, have everything that I need to make sure I can, one, live up to the expectations set by myself and by other people within that, circle. And two, just keep on growing and keep on learning, right? But I was facing a whole bunch of stress. My head was going 38,000 miles per hour, and I didn't know what direction to go. I didn't know what direction to take. And that may be you, especially if you're a pretty intelligent person in this market and in this day. You're going to have a lot of opportunities in front of you, right? If you're not lazy and just fucking around. So that's stress. I just didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to go with all of this kind of stuff, right? So I went for a walk, I sat down, and I started journaling. And I really just realized that stress is not even stress. It's the old version of me. It's the comfortable version of me holding on to who I am right now. Not wanting to go to the next level, wanting to sleep in, wanting to watch Netflix at night, wanting to do all these other things that aren't progressing my bank account, aren't progressing my knowledge. And I've been stagnant maybe for about 2-3 months now in terms of income. And that's the same reason. Why? Because when you're in sales, when you're in any kind of performance-based role, when you're an entrepreneur, those next levels are mental. Those next levels are mental. How much more can you put in? How much more can you be committed? Right? And that's what you need to do for yourself and for your goals. How much more can you be committed? How much more are you willing to be committed? Because everybody knows that they can be doing more, but not everybody's committed to doing more and to being that next person, right? So if you don't let the individual that you are right now die, the responsibilities of the new version is going to kill you that much harder, and you're going to crumble down into your own despair, into your own internal hell. And that's happened to me multiple times, and that's probably the exact same reason why you're stuck in the exact same spot. Like I said, again, watching videos like this, looking for an answer. And I'll do my best to provide you a solution, but I can't give you an answer. You are the only person who knows the answer of who you need to become. What is the next level of sacrifices that you see yourself making as an individual? You need to make those. You need to make them, bro. Right? And the only reason why it feels like hell, why it feels like despair, why it feels so helpless, and it feels like it's just one thing after another and one thing after another. The only thing that's coming to you, one after another and one after another, is your motherfucking false promises to yourself. That's the only thing that is going to continue to keep on hitting you in the face. And that's why it feels like your life is spiraling, bro. Because it's just one false promise after another false promise after another false promise. Nobody, God, the universe, the spirituality, whatever you believe in, is going to reward you for that behavior. Nobody. If you're in sales, your prospect is not going to reward you for that mindset. Your partner is not going to reward you for that mindset. God is not going to reward you for that mindset. The mindset of allowing your false promises to take over, telling yourself you're going to do something, but you don't do it. That's why you're stuck, bro. And it may seem simple, but at the end of the day, it's not. All those little things, I'm going to make my bed in the morning, you don't. I'm going to go for a run, you don't. Those things add up, and those are going to create your hell. So, again, question yourself. Who do you need to become? What sacrifices do you need to make? Why do you need to make them? And what promises do you need to start keeping to yourself? I don't really have much people in my life to even ask me that question, right? So that could be the same case for you. It's going to take hard work. It's going to take self accountability, bro. And it's good to try to have, even if you have an accountability partner, even if you have somebody that you're in the trenches with, they're not going to hold you to the same degree that you can hold yourself to. So lock in. Dead ass, bro. That's the best statement that I can give you right now, is to completely lock in and understand once again that if you don't let the version of yourself right now die, the responsibilities of the next version probably won't even come. But if they do, they're going to fucking kill you. They're going to curb stomp you to the ground, and you're going to wither and die in your own internal hell. If you want that, continue. Stay. No one's trying to force you. Your family, they're not trying to force you. They're going to continue to live in your internal hell while you're not taking on the responsibilities to make their lives better, to make your life better. It's just going to be the same perpetual loop. Your kids are going to go through the same thing. Everything is just going to continue to wither down in hell, your own internal hell. Hell on earth. That's exactly what it's going to be. So that's really it for today's video. I love you guys to bits. Start off tomorrow strong.